Alright guys, so it is raining and I just picked this up the other day. It is a Gary Fisher Tazz, T-A-Z-Z, and I realized, I'm not going to drop it. Anyways, I'll put it here. Stay. I realized this is a parts bike. Didn't even like tires, C-tube, maybe C, I don't know, and forks for my Zaskar build for 20 bucks. Like, why didn't I think of this? Why didn't I think of that when I bought it? Parts bike. All right, so first things first, let's take off the seat post. Luckily someone did put grease on it, so you could tell, well, I could tell this is probably going to be an easy takeoff, because if they put grease on the seat post, hopefully they put grease everywhere else. So I'm gonna put this less desirable seat post on. All right, let's bring you closer. All right, so it is raining, so kind of deal with it. I am going for, what am I going for? The tires, front and back, and the fork. That's what this bike is gonna donate to my GT Zascar. Let's go ahead and take off the tire first. Or we're going to take off the wheel, guys. And some of these quick releases are not quick releases. Like, come on. Haha. Got one out. Let's go for the rear one now. The shifter's not shifting, so I can't switch to the smaller cog. Huh? Nothing. So we're gonna have to deal with that when we rebuild the bike. But for now, let's just take it off. Got the tires off. And let's bring you up here for the forks. Kind of 50-50 on the forks. I do want them. I'm gonna take them off. Let's take them off because I want to use them. But telling you, thank you whoever built this one first. Thank you. Also, this is not a low-end bike. It has really good componentry. The groove set on this is really good. Like, you know, it's been sitting outside for a while, but you can tell it was built by someone who knew what they were doing, just by how easily everything's coming apart. Let's take these off first. Ooh. Should I get my 5? Let me get my 5 mil. Let me get my 5 mil just because it's easier. There he goes. There it goes again. Oh, this one was on tight. One was on tight. All right. Let's hit the top one off. All right. Now, oh. All right, let's get the hammer. Let's get the mallet. Actually, let's take off the handlebars first. Handlebars, get them out of the way. Spacers out the way. And then we're just gonna tap it just enough to be able to come back up. Now don't tap it all the way down, because if you pick it up from here, you slide this little lock ring off, then everything else is easy to take off. And this bike has sealed bearings. Does this have sealed bearings? Son of a gun, it has sealed bearings. This is a 1 inch? Hmm. 1/1/8. 1/1/8. Looks kind of small though, to be honest with you guys. Don't you hate when you lose tools you just used? I can't find the 5mm I just used to take this off. Found it. Found it. Alright, so for now we're going to put the Judies on this bike. Okay, smooth. Headset back on. Good morning. I know, just a little water, it's okay. Alright. Actually, I don't need the spacer. This is a big spacer for this one. So I'm gonna take off the spacer, which means the other fork might have to be cut down a bit. Let me put a spacer though. Put a smaller spacer. Need one more spacer. There we go. That one works. So that works for it. And then if you remember, the GT had this weird one here, but I figured out the way it works. So let's go ahead and put it on. And actually, let's crank down on this bolt, that way it doesn't fall on me, because that would suck. And let's figure out this thing. So we're going to take off the whole bolts, and as you could tell, when you pull it, it squeezes that down and creates tension. So we're just gonna put it there, and then retighten it. I'm not worried about it being perfect at this particular time. I just want it there, because then I'll lose everything. And plus, having the hole by complete kind of makes it easier to move around when I need to. So that's done. Next thing is let's go ahead and put the brakes back on here, because obviously we took off the other fork. So we're just gonna put the brakes on this one. I'll adjust it. I'll adjust everything when we... This one's gonna come apart again to be built. But for right now, it's just kind of placeholders. And I do want them tight enough though, so they don't come off by themselves. All right. All right. So I got tires, I got forks, and I got a seat post for 20 bucks. That's a pretty good damn deal, guys. That's a good deal. So now I'm just gonna clean up, put you guys there. I'm gonna clean up the forks, take off the tires, put the tires on the wheels for the Zaskar, and I think that's it, guys. I still need what do I need? Let me put you guys with. All I need now is grips. I need grips because I don't have any. I have some, but you know, I might just do grips and then have you guys charge me. See how much you guys think my grips are worth. I think I need $5 for used grips. And then I need cables. Cables is the one thing I do want to buy new. I mean, I could take the cables off this one, but you know, I'm gonna buy new cables. I'm so far I'm at 50. Where am I at? $52. Yeah, I'm at $52. So I'm doing pretty good. And we'll see how the rest goes, guys. We'll see how the rest goes. That's it, guys. That's it. I'll get you guys on the next one. All right, so yesterday I went to Harbor Freight. I bought a polishing compound. This guy that looks like a trompo for carne asada. And then this just... Huh. Why is it? So we're going ahead and try and polish a frame for my first time. Let's open this up. Honestly, I don't even know if I got the right stuff. I don't know if I got the right compound. But it said aluminum. This is aluminum. Let's see. I'm not liking the way that works, so I'm just gonna use mothers. Because what I usually use, but I wanted to be like, oh, let me try something different. Let me try something interesting. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Just kind of take a rag. All right, so if you're gonna take as much time as I did on that frame, I also went ahead and painted the the pedal cage and the bottle cage. So these are pedal, right there is the other one. And a lot of times what people do is they paint the frame, or they polish the frame, or they make the frame look really, really nice. And then, okay. And then what happens is the rest of the parts don't look as nice. So here's the frame, nice and polished. I did do a light cleaning on some of the other parts. You can see the pedals. I took them apart. I'm gonna put the cages back. I did try to kind of clean out the little screws too. The forks, I did a wipe down on it. I would have loved to have painted this area, but then I didn't want, let me get these up. I didn't want to take it apart. So I might do another wipe down before I put, actually after I put them on, I might do another wipe down and see how that goes. And we're gonna go ahead and do a mock build and see what kind of vibe. I still don't know what I'm doing with her. Like, I'm going mainly original. I don't want to use the stem. I don't want to use the bars, but I don't know what I want to do. So we're gonna figure that out as we go. Right, so the first thing the one thing I want to do is I want to grease up everything that's gonna need grease, and this is mainly so I could wash my hands or not have grease while I'm building. So I'm gonna pre-grease the BB. Grease up the headset. And go ahead and wipe my hands down and then start building. Put the grease away. And I'm just gonna have this rag here. That way every now and then I could give it like a little wipe down. Why? I don't know. Why not? My trusty AWS1. And start with the forks. Like I said, I give it a little wipe down, but that needs some more attention, which I'll probably do later. And like, you might think, oh yeah, it's clean, but then when you put it up against something that you spend hours cleaning, like this frame polishing was hours. Not like, oh yeah, let me do, no, it was hours. People who follow me on IG know. It took around 2.5 days to do it. All right. So for right now, I'm just gonna use this the stem. It's not gonna stay with the stem, but it's gonna just kind of act as a filler for right now, until I know what kind of vibe I'm gonna go with. It is giving me BMX vibes, and it is a GT, so maybe BMX. I don't know. I gotta see if I find the handlebars for it, and then you guys have to assign the value to that. Ooh, that is nice. Look at that. You guys do have to assign the value to that particular item, because I didn't buy it. It's for my parts bin, and I know a lot of people are like going out and buying stuff, but I have it, and I might not stay, so there's no point of assigning a value to it. One thing I did go and buy was this Trek for parts, and look at these. Look at these. I thought the tube was going to be flat because the guy said so. It does have a little nick right there. Right there. But I put a patch on the inside, and it's holding. So yeah. So far so good. Let's get the set here. And one thing I would love to do, like love, would be to get some stickers. Like if I could get the GT stickers on this, and I know they make them. Put you guys right there. I know they make them, but the stickers are like 40 bucks. And like, I know I'm under budget so far, but like, do I want to spend $40 in stickers? Hold on, give me a minute, guys. Okay, there we go. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Do I want to spend $40 in stickers on a bike that honestly I'm not gonna keep? If I was gonna keep it, yeah, I would definitely put the $40 sticker kit on it. Ooh, that looks nice. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Let's take a picture for the gram. For the gram. I got a guy, I know a guy who's like, bro, BMX that bike out. His name is Louis. Louis, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I apologize. We chit chat all the time on IG. I'm actually looking him up because he's a really, really cool guy. Let me see. Louis, yeah, Louis Velez on IG. He's like, you need to BMX that out. I just might do it. I just might do it. I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I got a little spider there. I let that one go. I don't know, cause ooh, there we go. To me, there we go. There we go. Ooh, that looks nice. I like the beefy tires. I like that it had beefy, like almost Monster Cross. Like, is Monster Cross the new thing? People are doing Monster Crosses now. I don't know. Is it a mountain bike with bigger tires? Is it? Let me know, guys. Like, is Monster Crossing just bigger tire mountain bikes? Those are the questions we need answered. And I need to turn this bike around because it is facing the wrong way. Woo! Like, it glimmers, guys. Like I don't know if it's coming through. All right, put you guys up here. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera, but real life, like, this thing is shiny. You know how shiny? Shout out to Richard Rawlings. It's shinier than a diamond in a goat's ass. My Fast and Loud fans would get that one. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I got one comment that's gonna be like, do you use your cars for a bench? Unfortunately, I do. Not because I want to, but at this point I kind of have to. I wish I had a bench, but then that would require me to be organized and have room for a bench, which I don't, because all my room is bike parts. I guess I put this one on too tight, so I have to use the tool to take it out, and then it just should. There we go. There we go. Let's put the tool back, and then of course it's facing left, so this is the left side. And what's weird about this bottom bracket is usually the right side stays in put and the left side comes out. This one's backwards. So we're gonna get our Park Tool BBT 32 and then just put it on. Now remember, I already greased this. So for you people saying, oh, you're not gonna grease that, no, I already did. I already did that. So I just have to install it. Alright, I don't know what was going on, but once I got the tool out, it just started going in. I think once it hits the other side of the cup, it's too much friction to go in with your hand, but it's going in smooth with the tool, like it's not being forced. Which was, it's kind of weird that it wouldn't like let me hand tighten it first and then get the tool out, but you know, it seems to be working. So just gonna keep on trucking and see how it is. This is the BB that came out of it, so I know it's the right one because it was there for many years. And go ahead and make sure it's tight. ¿Cómo estamos, bebé? My neighbor going for his daily walk. That guy's in better shape than I am, and he has a walker. There you go. Sealed bearing right there, guys. All right, and now what's next is I'm gonna get a dirty cloth, and I'm just gonna wipe this off before I proceed. That way no accidental grease gets anywhere it's not supposed to. And I didn't used to grease the spindles. I said this a few times, I think, but I came across one BB that, oh my god, it was a nightmare to get off. So now I grease the spindles. I don't put a lot. At least I don't think I put a lot. Like just a smear. Like I just kind of smear them. Like I do a fine, like thin layer. I pick up the rest and I go from there. But yeah, once again, I was always adamant about don't grease your spindles. You're gonna mess up your cranks. You're gonna mess up your BB. And then I almost messed up a frame. I don't even know if I did mess it up or not, but I have a frame back there that in order for me to get out the crankset, I had to do some pretty not fun stuff. How nice that spins, man. Like, you could tell it was a quality bike, because even back then, I mean, I didn't service the BB. I took it out and cleaned it, but I didn't like go to town on it. And for those of you asking, you're not gonna clean up the cranks? They're not that bad. They have light scratches. And in order for me to clean up the light scratches, I have to sand and polish the cranks, which I don't like sanding aluminum because I just don't have the confidence to know when to stop and how to polish them out. And then plus these have the Dior laser engraved, so I'm afraid to like take that off. All right, I need bars, guys. Like look at that. Ugh. Tripping with myself. Let me go ahead and put this 8mm back. And what kind of bar should I put on it? First of all, let's switch the bike over, because being on the left is bugging me. I didn't mind when I was doing work on it because like I needed more access here and I didn't want to be in my garage. But now that I kind of still need access, okay, I'm gonna maneuver some stuff. All right. Well, once I turn it over to this side, I realized I didn't put on the derailleurs. How this thing about me not getting grease all the time is not being true, because I gotta get a dab of grease, put in the derailleur. But the derailleur, I did a quick clean down. It's a Dior XT, like most of the group set is on this. I honestly think that the wheels are XT too. I think they're the Parallax. Waiting for the plane to get out of here, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was gonna put a massive wide range, but I was told no eBay, no AliExpress stuff was part of the rule, and that's the reason I didn't. Not the reason I dropped that, but that's the reason why it's not getting like an 11 by like 42 tooth cassette in the back, which I might do after. I don't know. A lot of stuff I don't know. Let me see. I should have brought you down with me here, huh? So I put on the front derailleur. Is this one front motion or, oh, it's stop motion? Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's right. Yeah. Maybe drop it down the smudge, but I'll stay right there until I put the chain on. And now bars. I need bars. I would love some clunker style bars, and I don't have any nicer ones to put on this build, because the only ones I had I actually sold or traded to Elvis for something. I can't remember what. Elvis, what did I trade you clunker bars for? Let's see what BMX bars I have. I know I say this all the time, but be organized, because look, I got some nice chrome bars here, but I literally have to take off half of this stuff, and this is what gets my my anxiety going. Have a sweater, this thing, all these bars, frame. These bars are in rough shape. Let's see how they look. Let's see how they look. Or these barely fit. Like, the stem is like right on them. But I think I'm feeling these better. Let me adjust the... Go. Little mock-up right there. Boom. Side angle. Thank you for posing. Look at it. Just like, look at me. Kind of like it. How bad are the edges? I have one more. Should I try one more? I don't like these. No. This actually, these are pretty cool actually. I want to go that route though. How wide are these? These are not that wide, but let's try these. Let's try these. I'm gonna have to change the stem, but let's try these. I might get some hate for this, but these are the ones. I know some people wanted the BMX bars, but these might be the ones, guys. Like, this gives me that all-terrain, go anywhere, I'm a cruiser not a racer type of, let me go off-roading wherever the hell you go, I could do it better type vibe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna fuck with these. I think I'm gonna mess with these. All right. I'm not sure yet. Let me think about it, and then I'll get back to you guys. It is Super Bowl Sunday today, so I'm gonna continue this video on a different day. Let's continue it a different day. And I'm gonna go on my Instagram and poll the bars. But God, I'm really liking the vibe on these. But we'll see what my mind transfers and see where I go from there. Alright guys? I'll be back. All right guys, we are gonna cable up this bike right now. As you can tell, it's a little rainy outside. Southern California. Whew. Alright guys, so I did all the cabling off camera. I did the chain off camera. I was able to find a used chain in my parts bin. Let's call the chain $5. $5. Let's call the handlebars another $5. The grips $2, and the stem maybe another, you know, $3 to $5. I'll do the math up later, but you know, once I get these out, this is my favorite part. This is my favorite part because when I was a younger BMXer, when I would see these on bikes, it would mean that it was done at a bike shop. Because if you worked at home, okay, if you did your own bike work at home, you didn't have these. And I have different colors here, but I don't have black, so I'm not gonna put any black. I'm not gonna put any colorful ones. I'm just gonna go with simple aluminum raw colors. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so when you were growing up, like, you didn't have, like, you couldn't get these unless you went to a bike shop, had them work on it, or like bought them off the bike shop, which no one ever did, because even if they charge you like 50 cents for them, I wasn't gonna pay it back then, because I didn't have it. I didn't have the 50 cents to pay for the little in clips, or whatever you want to call it. Let's put you over here. Let's finish you up right here. And that's why this is one of my favorite parts to do. Let me bring you closer. Let's see if I could finagle you in here. See, you got a good angle there. Yep. So this is why this is still to this day one of my favorite things to do, just based off what it used to represent to me as a kid. Like, oh damn, this guy has money because he went to get it done at the bike shop, or he didn't know what he was doing and he wanted the bike shop to do it. But go. Now let's get the front one done. And for those key eye witnesses, you're gonna notice I didn't change the brake pads, because these I took all 4 used brake pads and got the best 2, and that's what's in the front. The back ones are brand new, the front ones are still used. Let's give this a little more slack, because eventually I will switch these out. But I just want to get this bike done. It's a little longer than I want, but I'll probably end up cutting it later on. Once again, once I change the brake pads. But I want to get it done for the competition. That way I don't have to worry about it. Because I love to procrastinate. And then complain when I don't finish on time. I like that. What do you guys think? A little long? Little long, and a bitsy box again. I butchered the crap out of that song. Let's put this over here, bring this here. And then boom. All right. Let's stare at it for a while. Let's see. So real quick, huge shout out to all the creators who participated in this year's cheap bike build off, cheap bike challenge. Once again, never remember what it's officially called. Shout out to Max the Mullet Mechanic for putting it together, dealing with me, because I've sent him so many questions and he has been amazing. So thank you for putting this together and giving smaller channels like me a voice in a bigger stage, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm gonna start rambling, so I'm gonna cut it really short. Let me know what you guys think. Oh, real quick, sorry, I know I forgot this. The reason I wanted to stay as cheap as possible, and I'm under $100, is because the stickers for this thing are about 50 bucks. So if I ever do get the stickers for this, I'll still be under 150, and that was the main goal of trying to stay under 100 bucks. I'll do a total of how much I spent on everything. I'll put it around here, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Max, once again, thank you. Second Bike Life, Toasty Rides, Ben Cycles, Schoolyard Projects. There's a bike flicka, like tons of bikes, tons of builders, huge community. Stop rambling. I'm out, guys.